Welcome to Heart Attack Awareness. Today, we're exploring a powerful secret that could protect your heart as you age and possibly save your life. If you're over 50, there's one supplement that stands out from the rest. One that supports blood flow, reduces inflammation, protects arteries, and helps your heart do its job with less stress. This isn't hype. It's based on real science, real results, and a growing body of clinical research. If you're 50 or older, your heart may be silently struggling. But with the right support, you can change your trajectory. And today, we'll show you how. As we pass age 50, the cardiovascular system begins to shift. Arteries become less flexible. Blood pressure creeps up. Energy levels dip, and small signs of trouble, like fatigue, shortness of breath, or palpitations, may appear. Even without symptoms, many people at this age have underlying issues: calcified plaque, weakened vessel linings, oxidative stress. And here's the danger. These changes don't happen overnight. They build silently over decades. That's why many first heart attacks occur without warning. But this is also why nutritional support becomes more important with age. Not just food, but targeted compounds your body may no longer produce in sufficient quantities on its own. So what's the one supplement every heart over 50 needs? It's coenzyme Q10, better known as CoQ10. CoQ10 is a vitamin-like compound found in every single cell of your body. It's especially concentrated in the heart, liver, and kidneys, organs that require constant, high-energy output. Inside the mitochondria, your cellular power plants, CoQ10 helps convert the food you eat into usable energy. Without it, your heart literally can't generate enough fuel to keep pumping efficiently. But here's the problem. CoQ10 levels naturally decline with age. By the time you're 50, your body may be producing up to 30% less CoQ10 than it did in your 20s. By age 70, that decline can reach 60%. This leaves your heart with less energy and more vulnerability to damage from oxidative stress. The heart is one of the most metabolically active organs in your body. It never stops, and it needs constant fuel to keep going. CoQ10 isn't just about energy. It's also one of the body's most important antioxidants. It neutralizes free radicals that damage cells and arteries. It protects the endothelial lining, the smooth surface inside your blood vessels that helps control blood pressure and prevent clots. And it reduces inflammation, one of the major drivers of atherosclerosis. In fact, multiple studies have shown that low levels of CoQ10 are directly linked to heart failure, high blood pressure, and even sudden cardiac death. One study from the European Journal of Heart Failure showed that CoQ10 supplementation reduced major cardiac events by 43% in patients with chronic heart failure. Another study from Japan found that people with the highest blood levels of CoQ10 had significantly lower arterial stiffness, one of the most important markers of cardiovascular aging. Let's break this down into simple terms. Your arteries age because they get stiff, inflamed, and damaged from oxidative stress. CoQ10 directly reduces all three of those factors. It's like an internal oil change for your vascular system. It keeps your blood flowing smoothly, protects your arteries from wear and tear, and helps your heart pump with less strain. But there's another reason why CoQ10 is so critical after 50. If you're on statins, medications used to lower cholesterol, your body's natural CoQ10 production is being blocked. That's because statins and CoQ10 share the same biological pathway in the liver. Statins reduce cholesterol by inhibiting an enzyme called HMG-CoA reductase, but that same enzyme is required to produce CoQ10. So while statins reduce LDL cholesterol, they also lower your body's energy production and antioxidant defense. That's why muscle pain, fatigue, and weakness are common side effects of statins, and why many cardiologists now recommend CoQ10 alongside them. The solution: supplement with the right type and the right dose of CoQ10. There are two main forms: ubiquinone and ubiquinol. Ubiquinone is the older, oxidized form. Ubiquinol is the active, reduced form, and it's far more absorbable, especially for people over 50. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at converting ubiquinone into ubiquinol. That's why many integrative cardiologists recommend starting directly with ubiquinol. So how much should you take? For general heart health after 50, a daily dose of 100 to 200 milligrams of ubiquinol is often recommended. If you're on statins, have high blood pressure, or have been diagnosed with heart failure, doses of up to 300 milligrams may be beneficial. CoQ10 is fat-soluble, so it should always be taken with a meal containing healthy fats for best absorption. Safety is another reason CoQ10 stands out. It has a very low side effect profile and has been studied in thousands of patients. Unlike many prescription drugs, it doesn't suppress symptoms. It supports your body's own healing mechanisms. And because it improves mitochondrial function, people often report better energy, clearer thinking, and improved stamina within weeks of starting it. Let's look at a few real-world examples. Mike, age 62, had been taking a statin for 5 years. He noticed his energy levels had declined, and he started experiencing leg cramps during his morning walks. His cardiologist recommended adding 200 milligrams of ubiquinol CoQ10 daily. Within a month, his muscle discomfort eased, and his energy returned. His labs improved, and he began walking twice as far without fatigue. Then there's Sharon, age 68, who was diagnosed with early-stage heart failure. Her ejection fraction, a measure of how well the heart pumps, had dropped below normal. Along with medications and lifestyle changes, her doctor added 300 milligrams of CoQ10 daily. Over the next 6 months, not only did her cardiac function stabilize, but her breathing improved, her walking distance increased, and she felt stronger during daily activities. Her doctor called it one of the best responses he had seen. There's also new interest in CoQ10's role in post-COVID cardiac rehabilitation. Some patients with long COVID symptoms, particularly fatigue and heart palpitations, have shown improvement with mitochondrial targeted support. CoQ10 is being studied alongside nutrients like magnesium, carnitine, and D-ribose to restore energy production in cells damaged by inflammation. While early, it suggests CoQ10's benefits may extend beyond traditional cardiovascular issues. If you're wondering when you'll notice effects, the answer varies. Some feel changes within a week, more energy, clearer thinking, better workouts. For others, the benefits accumulate over weeks or months: improved cholesterol, lower blood pressure, better sleep. It's subtle but powerful, because what you're doing is supporting your heart on a cellular level, not masking symptoms, but changing the way your cells produce energy and defend themselves. There's even evidence that CoQ10 may slow the biological aging of the heart. Studies on telomeres, the protective caps on chromosomes, show that oxidative stress accelerates their shortening. Shorter telomeres are linked to heart disease, cognitive decline, and early mortality. Antioxidants like CoQ10 help protect telomeres, possibly extending cellular lifespan and reducing biological age. In simple terms, you're not just helping your heart work better, you're helping it stay younger. What about combining CoQ10 with other nutrients? Excellent idea. CoQ10 works synergistically with omega-3 fatty acids, magnesium, and vitamin D. Omega-3s reduce inflammation and support vascular flexibility. Magnesium supports rhythm and blood pressure. Vitamin D modulates immune function and arterial health. When combined, they offer a layered approach to healing, addressing structure, energy, and inflammation. Let's not forget lifestyle. Supplements amplify your efforts, but they can't replace them. CoQ10 works best when paired with regular movement, especially walking or interval training, a Mediterranean-style diet rich in polyphenol, and consistent stress reduction. Try pairing your CoQ10 dose with a daily walk, a glass of beet juice, or 5 minutes of deep breathing. These compound together to create a powerful, sustainable healing routine. Think of this as a midlife upgrade. Your body isn't breaking down. It's calling for support, and science now gives us tools to meet that call. If you're over 50, CoQ10 is no longer optional, it's foundational. You don't have to wait for symptoms. You don't have to wait for a crisis. You can act now and invest in a stronger, younger, more resilient heart. Thank you for watching Heart Attack Awareness. Be sure to subscribe for more in-depth, life-saving health education. Up next, how to rebuild your arteries after 60 step-by-step. It's a roadmap for real healing, and you don't want to miss it.